standing here in the Green Bay Mobile Home Park in the district of Westside, otherwise known as West Bank, British Columbia. It's a beautiful park with a beautiful canal that runs right by here. People have their boats here, and apparently they're able to ride them in through here every summer, and they like to get to sit out here. It's a very beautiful home park, quite possibly one of the most beautiful mobile home parks I've seen. But as everyone knows, these mobile home parks seem to be disappearing at an alarming rate. This one is no exception. The people here now understand that they will have to vacate their homes in the not too distant future, and many are not very happy about it. All right, sir, so tell me a little bit about yourself and what you have here.
Well, I have a 12 by 64 mobile. I've owned it for 20 years now. We've lived in the park for almost 30 years. We've enjoyed it immensely.
How do you feel about the prospect of losing your little your home here?
Well, it's quite devastating. It's I don't actually really think it's sunk in yet, but it is devastating. Even when I'm thinking about it now, it is really devastating. And the devastating part about it is we don't know where we are going to live. We just do not know. It is with our small pensions, when we are on total fixed income, there's just not much for us to spend on rent and utilities and stuff. So we're looking at least we've got a year, I guess, to look, and hopefully we can find something. Otherwise, we're out on the street.
My name is Bob Carberry. I've lived here in the park since 1990, and I just fell in love with the place. I mean, I can't afford a $1 million home on the lake, but I can certainly afford a mobile on a canal, which joins the lake.
So you feel something very special is going to be lost here when the development comes through?
Most assuredly. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be big fancy homes and stuff in here, which I can't afford, by the way. Nor none of us in here probably could.
In an interview with Something Cool News, the developer here, Ted Wenner, said that he believes that this park will be developed in the next 1 to 2 years, and that he is not exactly sure when he'll be finally handing out that 1 year's notice that he's required to by law. But he did say he was willing to sit down and talk with the residents here and see if they could not come to some understanding, saying that he cares about the residents and that he's very concerned of what happens at each step of the way. From this point here, the residents here are not necessarily buying that, and some are openly distrustful of Mr. Wenner and his plans. Nonetheless, for many of these people here, they face the unsettling prospect of living what they call home.
It's gonna be hard because I know that I won't have the money to move this trailer, and there is no place anywhere that I know of at this time that has an open spot take mobile homes at this time. So it's a matter of we'll be leaving the trailer completely, and it has been our home for over 20 years.
It can be hard, I guess, then for you to leave this behind.
It's going to be hard for me to leave it behind. It's going to be even more difficult for a lot of we have disabled people in here, we have seniors in here, all on fixed incomes. And I don't know where they're going to go. And I know that because of the cloud of development, that a lot of them, their health is deteriorating because of the stress of not knowing.
We're sort of living day by day, so I don't know. That's about all I can say, really.
Just hoping for the best.
You're just hoping for the best, and maybe in a year's time the market will slow down, and maybe the rental accommodations will pick up, but
it's a lot of maybes.
Yeah, I have my doubts, but we'll just have to see what happens. We just have to carry on, I guess, the best we can.
Will it be hard to leave this trailer behind for you?
Oh yeah. Like I say, I've been here since 1992, and it's home. Might not be much, but it's mine.
It's been reported on Something Cool News already that the mobile home parks are disappearing all over the province of British Columbia. Many of them are being replaced by high-end condominiums and townhouses that are in high demand these days. Many of the residents that live in these parks had planned to live all the rest of their lives in these trailers are now being forced to look for an alternate way of living. Some in this park are not sure how they're going to survive and fear they may end up on the street, while others are confident they'll be able to pick up their trailers, move them somewhere else, and continue living pretty much the same as they always have. But like the other trailer parks we've mentioned, this one stands out because there, as I said, there is the canal. It's quite beautiful, and many said that after having lived in this park for 30 years, they don't know another way of life, and that this park is one of the most unique in the entire province. One resident I talked to here said if there was one trailer park worth saving, this was it. For Something Cool News, I'm Fred Johns.